All right, I won't lie with you, crew. Perhaps it is getting a little bit of choppy waters here with our brand new village of Ahoy there. Maybe we haven't had the strongest of start as we go ahead and we get the opposite of our sea legs. What's the opposite of your sea legs? Your land legs? Oh, well, hello everyone and welcome back to our new level adventure of the village. Sort of. It's kind of more like a castaway outpost at this stage of Ahoy there, where we are following the Captain Elder as he tries to lead his crews to what was hopefully going to be a promised land, but is rapidly becoming somewhat concerningly, well, let's just say we could definitely use with a little bit more help. So, without further ado, Honey Mint and Mal Beloved will hopefully go ahead and welcome into our tiny itty bitty little castaway island some new hands on deck. So, there we go. And we're gonna have to work hard to feed the little scallywags once they start popping up, as the itty bitties do. But hopefully, with the addition of more deckhands and cabin kidlets, I suppose, we will be able to fight back against the struggles that the elements and the spirits of the land themselves, and I guess the sea, and I guess the air and the sun, as all the spirits basically are just smacking us around. Oh dear. But there we go. So we have a whiny new baby. I forgot how long it takes for them to grow up. My goodness gracious. And hopefully, as we pull from the list of patrons who make all of these adventures possible, Plasma Revolution. Plasma Revolu. This time around, Plasma Revolution, good to see you back in our villages, is the newest addition to our crew. And hopefully we'll be able to keep them alive, keep ourselves alive, kind of keep all of this sort of moving along. I'm a little nervous about that, but I think we might be able to pull it off. We're going to have a little bit of food. Plasma, how many days is it going to be before you like grow up and I can actually do something with you? Let's see. 4 days. That's actually a fairly long time. Hopefully Taste the Rain will be back up on their feet pretty soon. You know, okay. We do need to gather some fish or something. Like I need access to either fish or berries ASAP, and I'm beginning to wonder if it should actually be, can I get up here? How am I going to reach like some of the other spots we need? Because we actually need to get like access to some of the trees maybe for food. That might be the best thing to do, but we need wood to do that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how this is getting a little convoluted. All right, actually at Little Light, we're gonna have to hold off on researching the fishing hut because I think we need somebody to build a buoy in this tiny little puddle here so that we can inch our way closer to these apple trees. Perhaps these are apple trees that were grown from the apples of the apocalypse themselves, from the village of Are We There You, which is the only village out of 4 villages now that has managed to go ahead and survive the apocalypse. But, like I said, we've got some new hands on deck. Hopefully that'll help out a little. We might be able to make something of all this, maybe. Everyone doing all right? Like, I feel like our pips have to think really hard about the night ending compared to how they usually act. So I'm side-eyeing that a little bit with major concern. Oh, we can finally reach a couple more things of berries and one of the apple trees if we go ahead and put one more buoy out. So let's keep that going. And then Honey Mint is gathering up more wood. Excellent. We're going to need that wood. Do we need the wood for the campfire? That's so useful. We don't actually have to have wood for the campfire, just the bonfires. Oh my gosh. I just realized how important that would be. It would be a bit of a problem if we needed to have wood for all of these things, especially because there's not as many forests here on our little castaway island. There, my little piplings. Hopefully everyone will be feeling better soon. There you go, Taste the Rain. I kind of love your name for the fact that it's just constantly endlessly raining here. Little ironic that. But Now, Taste the Rain is gathering some of the berries for food. Good, good. Nothing can be produced. Oh my gosh, because that counts as a buoy. For crying out loud. All right, maybe we can destroy that just so we have the thinking post back. Plasma Revolution still has a couple days before growing up. Should I actually be fishing right now? Or should I have somebody help out with the fishing hut? I feel like researching the fishing hut is actually going to be super important. For crying out loud, maybe I should just build a new thinking spot. These thinking spots are a little bit frustrating in that they don't seem to... they don't exactly give you a lot of thought progress, but I'm sure that the light is doing their best to remember what vague lessons they may have learned from the failed village of Downhill One Way that they were sent from as an infant, tossed out to the open sea until the captain found her herself, just drifting around in a little basket. Maybe the basket was made out of a bunch of scribbled notes for all we know, of like, don't kill bunnies if you're shamans, and make sure that you have blankets in the winter. That's the life lessons that we got from that. Okay, so if we destroy that, get some berries. I can finally reach these apples too. Maybe I should stop collecting wood for a second to get those apples. The cabin needs 4 wood. What would we need? We would need 9 wood to upgrade this though, so... you know, we might not be able to make the absolute best decisions for every single inch of this island at this stage, but we simply need to get a little bit more experience sailing the open seas. I hope. I mean, I guess we're not sailing anymore. Maybe that's why we're struggling. Because, you know, we're sort of like made to go... Let's see, honey mint. Still working on getting a good wood pile going for an upgrade. It's still going to be days before we can actually do anything with that. Good grief. I really need to put some like effort into researching some other thinking locations. Because that's just silly. I wonder if I should build another one. Which means I'm going to need more wood. Hey, but Plasma Revolution grows up tomorrow, so that's useful, I think. And we're just a little ahead on the berry food, so we're gonna need more help, like, getting food in a second here. Well, like I said, getting our land legs under us. Taking a second. Everybody really has to think about it every night. That makes me more nervous than I want to admit. But... any second now. Uh-oh. No, that's not the any second now I want it, Captain. I see an unknown event coming upon us. The vision is confusing, but there is hope. We can fight it. Oh man. Aw, man. Captain. Now I have to have a dedicated fan blower, and I don't think we're going to be able to, like, fight back against whatever the heck we're supposed to be doing. Gosh darn it. And Honeyman, I need you to come up and maybe help collect some apples for just a second. But at least we're getting a little closer to the fishing hut. Do I need to build another fan? I don't even have... Oh, okay, look. We're doing the best we can at the moment. I really think we need to hurry and become better fisher people. Which makes me sorry for the little fish and actually slightly concerned because now that I'm looking again, there's only one fish there. Maybe we need to build the fishing hut like over here. Probably, because there's more fish to fish from. We shouldn't put all our fish in one bucket after all. Ho ho ho. Or a basket. The basket probably really wouldn't be good for fish. Okay, slowly inching our way forward on that. We're really going to be in a little bit of a struggle with making a stand against this oncoming struggle with the heat of this island. So perhaps we should go ahead and make sure that we get another fan put up, just in case we're able to find it useful somehow. We have a bit of apples, we have some berries, and we have some desperate thinkers. Isn't Malbeloved one of the ones who's, okay, good. Malbeloved is not one of the clueless ones. Let's taste the rain. Oh, and everybody's so cold because they're wet. You think that would help with the whole, like, protection of the cold against heat thing. But alas, here we are. Phooey, and I guess I'm gonna have to use up some of my some of my wood. Oh, a lot of my wood. Gosh darn it. To go ahead and make sure that we can actually try, at least, to get a bit more cold. Because right now we're just gonna, like, be punched in the face by the sun. That's kind of the opposite of how the Village of Downhill One Way went. Still don't appreciate it very much. I wish we could go ahead and maybe have more piplings. Okay. But we're almost there on the fishing hut. Hang in there, my crew. It's choppy waters ahead, but at least we're only in the starting seas, which will make the whole entire village, you know, possibly dying at this stage a little bit more embarrassing, but what are you gonna do? All right, we're making a bit of progress now, working against all of the heat that's coming, and who knows if we're able to go ahead and placate the spirits of this island, to whom we are new, you know, gotta introduce ourselves. If we're able to placate them, maybe we'll have something good happen. We could use something good, not gonna lie. All right, taste the rain. We need all of these apples that we can possibly get at this moment, and hopefully we'll be able to have more hands on deck for doing other things soon, because we really need to. And we don't have any wood, oh my gosh. That's all right. We've got an abundance of apples to eat. We should be growing some crops about now, but what are you going to do? Let's see. Yay! Okay, we just are going to get a good event on that. Oh, just barely, like, skimming off the surface there, but it's gonna happen. And yes, we're gonna be able to research the fishing hut. Okay, Malbeloved, I'm actually gonna have you start gathering wood for that, and then we're going to let the light finish off with being able to research the last of it. Phew. I mean, I would say that was no sweat off my back, but actually it was like sweat off of my back because of the heat domain. We unlocked a new memory bean! Hey now! Oh, what's this? Yes! Carrots! Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Invasive carrots. I'll take it. Jeez, and here I was really ready to be like, oh, we're making not the best decisions, friends, but it actually worked out. That's amazing. I guess that's what it means when a good event happens. And we actually wanted carrots versus the infinite amount of animals that the Village of Downhill One Way just managed to continue getting. The Fisher Hut. We quickly learned to use tools to make our work more efficient. Efficient. You get it? You get it? The fishermen were happy not to get their hands wet for once. Yay! Okay, so now the Fisher Hut can go ahead and give us fish within 1 day, which would be so much better. We need a lot more wood for it though. And by a lot more wood, I mean even more than that amount. Oh, and actually, even though it seems odd, I do think we'll go ahead and spend a little bit of time working. Maybe, yeah, just 1 more day on... Okay, no. We don't need 1 more day on protection from the heat and cold. What we could do is actually welcome in another new deckhand, because they take forever to grow up. We'll go ahead and pick the next thing that we might want to do a bit of research on as well. What would we want to research on? Because we could make tents? I'd prefer cabins. That's odd. Interesting. Because we can build... This is kind of interesting because we can build cabins, but the upgrade for our village is tents? Hold up. That's making me really side-eye things. Huh? I mean... That's so interesting. I guess that's just because it's what we randomly got. Oh boy. That means we're gonna have to have some bunnies. Oh boy. Because it's either gonna be bunnies or it's gonna be these cows for the leather, I think. And there's some sheep and some pigs. There's not a lot though. And the carrots just appeared. There's some bunnies down here. Oh no, is this where we have to have the great balance? Like the world giveth the carrot and the world taketh away the bunny? Oh man. that's gonna be something to really have to like work with. Goodness, okay. Huh. Let me think. Dang. Let's unlock our memory bean, and then we're gonna have to really evaluate that, because if the only way, I mean, I guess we could just continue to build cabins, actually. It's only gonna hold 2 commoners. So you know what? We might not even need to go down that route. Even though the larger houses would hold like 3 commoners, our cabins already hold 2. And as we upgrade Town Hall, that will hold a lot of other villagers too. And that would just be one less thing that we'd have to worry about, because you have to feed the animals that you actually have in the pens. And as we have learned, you can blast through your barley like a son of a gun when you do that. I really want this wood stack. Okay, I think wood stack would be the next thing to research. And also maybe the large buoy, but it needs wood, so wood first. And maybe hemp. Oh, there's so many choices. But all right, let's see what this memory bean happens to be. Ooh, mysterious events. Don't mind if we do. Mysterious stone. Okay, that does look quite mysterious. A pip found the stone underground. It shone with a purple light and seemed to speak to you when you held it to your ear. It counts as a resource. Ooh, I have goosebumps now. Hold up. Mysterious plant. A pip found this plant in the forest. It looks suspicious, as if the plant could look you in the eye. I kept my distance. It's a building material? What do you build with it? And there's advanced cures? Oh my gosh, that looks like the plague. Okay, I think one of the next things we're going to jog our memory beans for is the plague. No, I already thought we had enough plagues. Oh, but that's kind of ominous. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of looks like what it seems to be. Huh. Well then, I suppose maybe not all of our memories are the most pleasant. But maybe we'll remember even more memories that happen to be pleasant and fun, because we've already discovered the VIP, the very important pip, of the cat, for instance. And rumor has it that somewhere out there on the open seas is a dog, a puppy dog, that we could add into our village. I'm kind of pausing and pondering if that's actually like animal cruelty at this stage, but I'm doing my best. And that's all we can do, right? But alright, my friends, thank you so much for joining us. I don't think we have enough apples, Taste the Rain. We kind of need to get a move on with getting more food. This is gonna get interesting and fun, but we're going to make it happen. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.